They said the house was empty. They said no one had lived there for years. But every night at exactly 12:17 a.m., someone whispered her name, and she answered. The woman who fell in love with a ghost. In the quiet town of Ogwashiyuku, where the night breeze carried secrets older than the roads themselves, Amara Okik moved into a house no one wanted. It was cheap. Too cheap. People warned her. "Madam, that house is not ordinary." She smiled and ignored them. Lagos had hardened her heart to village gossip. The house stood at the edge of town paint peeling, windows breathing dust, memories clinging to the walls. Amara was 28, single, exhausted from heartbreak, and desperate for peace. The first night was quiet. The second night she heard footsteps, slow, careful, as if someone was afraid of waking her. Amara sat up in bed, heart racing. "Hello?" she called. Silence. Then came the smell of burning incense and old books. The comforting scent, familiar, safe. That was when she heard his voice. Amara. Her name fell from his lips like a prayer. She should have run. "Eid," she answered. "Yes?" The air grew cold, and there he was standing by the window. Tall, calm, dressed in an old-fashioned white shirt and trousers, glowing faintly like moonlight trapped in human form. "I'm Connell," he said gently. "I won't hurt you." Amara screamed and fainted. When she woke up, it was morning. Sunlight flooded the room. No sign of Connell, no cold air, no incense. She convinced herself it was a dream, until the third night. Connell returned. This time she didn't scream. They talked, night after night. He told her stories of the town before electricity came, of typewriters, handwritten love letters, and a woman he once loved but never married. Amara listened. For the first time in years, someone listened to her too. She told him about Lagos heartbreaks, men who promised marriage and delivered excuses, loneliness disguised as independence. Connell never touched her, but his presence felt warmer than any embrace. Soon, Amara began to wait for nightfall. People noticed she was changing. She stopped attending evening gatherings. She smiled at nothing. She spoke to herself. Her aunt, Mama Ifunanya, came one afternoon and froze the moment she entered the house. "Who is here with you?" the old woman asked. "No one," Amara replied. Mama Ifunanya shook her head slowly. "This house belonged to Connell Adeimi. He died here 40 years ago, heartbroken, waiting." That night, Amara confronted him. "Are you dead?" she asked. Connell looked away. "Yes," tears streamed down her face. "You should have told me. I was afraid you'd leave," he whispered. And in that moment, Amara realized the terrible truth. She was in love. Connell began to change. He grew possessive. "I don't want to lose you," Connell said. "Stay with me forever." Dark water, cold hands pulling her down. The dreams began. But love between the living and the dead always demands a sacrifice. That night, Connell appeared one last time. "You must let me go," Amara cried. Connell smiled sadly. "I waited my whole death for love. Thank you for reminding me how it feels." As dawn broke, Connell faded, leaving behind silence, peace, and a single handwritten letter. Amara left Ogwashiyuku a week later, but sometimes at exactly 12:17 a.m., she still smells incense and remembers the ghost who loved her enough to let her live. If this story gave you chills, subscribe, like, and share.